What's up, you guys? I want to talk to you about the link between mental illness and other planes of existence. I think that we function on at least three levels: the biological, the psychological, and the spiritual. So let's tap into what those dimensions mean and what kind of manifestations happen within each of them when you're entering the psychosis of, say, bipolar or schizophrenia or schizoaffective. On the biological level, we're made up of systems within systems. And our neurochemistry and our neurocircuitry is tailor-made just for us. So certain substances can induce these psychoses. There's weed-induced psychosis, there's LSD-induced psychosis, where it tips the balance of the serotonin in your mind. This could just be a natural balance that's a little bit tipped. Now, I wouldn't say that that's a wrong tip in some people. I would say that people are just made differently. And sometimes the neurotransmitters do act on different aspects of your brain, the temporal lobes, which could make you experience divine things and God. So there is that biological component of which meds can fix. They can rectify the neurotransmitters and make you more like everyone else. Then there's the psychological component of psychosis, which is basically like repressed thoughts and desires. Firstly, your personal subconscious, and then also you have access to what I think is Jung's collective unconscious. Carl Jung, famous psychologist, had a psychosis himself, and he could tap into this realm of what he calls the archetypes, which are these mythical kind of figures that have been with humanity since the dawn of time. He believed that we're all connected, and that through the personal subconscious you can access the collective unconscious, which you basically have access to all of your past lifetimes. You have access to everyone else's subconscious. You have access to the animal kingdom and basically a panentheistic universe. So this is the place of premonitions, of dreams, of past life regressions. That's why these kinds of things will happen so often within psychosis. Then on the spiritual dimension, I think that we increase our vibrational frequency to the extent that we start to break into a different plane. Call it the spiritual plane, the astral plane. To a certain extent, it could be where you go when you dream, which is the astral plane. If you have lucid dreams, it's a similar kind of thing. It's all done by association that launches you into this place, synchronicities that just lead onto each other and increase the vibrational frequency. And once you're there, you encounter a living life force that's inherent within all creation. It links everything together. Everything has got a purpose. Everything has got a higher dimension. Everything has got meaning and significance. And you can feel God permeate every aspect of existence, including yourself. So people think that they're Jesus and Buddha and Muhammad, and they feel like, well, they're an angel, or they're encountering angels, or they're in communication with these supernatural intelligences, be they aliens, or heaven, or angels. So there's multiple dimensions that come into these psychotic experiences. Back in the day, in traditional societies, you'd be taken under the wing by a shaman, nurtured, then probably given a role of prominence within society as a healer. So I just think that in the West we need to move away from an illness kind of perspective and move more towards something that's balanced, that's holistic, that incorporates the different aspects of who we are, because Western reductionism doesn't do the human mind and soul and spirit any justice. So there'll be more to come, but this is the first one. All right, peace.